Okay. So we're hiding. Can I block the door?
Hurry up.
Oh, I super fucked up.
Come on, Sean, we need to hide.
Really?
Man, if he finds us here, we're screwed.
Funny enough, I'm gonna hide in the closet. Is he... Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could have avoided this problem if that fucking fire extinguisher hadn't been used for here.
What the? Hello? Is someone there?
Yes. I don't even have the option to leave anymore. Not that I'm going to touch B, but... I kind of want Jacob to get found. Now, fuck me. Really? Was he just going to find me whenever? Oh, hell, Jesus.
What are you doing here, punk? Huh?
Oh, Jesus. He's going to beat up on a kid? Nice.
You're trespassing too, you little fag.
I like the emphasis on the word. Very
I'll
nice.
deal with you later. Now come with me, you shithead.
Very, very hospitable of you.
Oh, Lord. Let your power speak through this young vessel. Speak to me.
Reverend!
Sean, what's going on?
Reverend, he was going through your stuff in your office. Jacob let him in, but I took care of that Judas.
Oh, Sean. Little lost lamb. How could you desecrate holy lamb?
Sean!
Like your
You
yeast
okay?
infection? She did nothing, by the way.
Yeah. Don't worry. Come with me, Daniel. We're leaving.
What? No, I'm not going anywhere.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice, Sean.
He's
Let
also
him
like
offer you
10.
To join us again. Put
Yeah.
your faith in me.
I'm gonna put something in
and
you.
we'll be family.
Never.
So that's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy on your lost soul. It's time for you to leave our sanctuary right now.
Happily.
Not without my brother.
Didn't you hear the Reverend?
Nicholas, Sean is just confused. We forgive the sinners.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. She's my family now.
Daniel, listen. She's not your family.
Sean,
Well, neither is
who is
she.
she?
Exactly.
Our mother. She came here. For you.
Oh, praise the Lord. Another miracle at our
Oh,
church.
she's like, oh, this could be
Wonderful.
legal problems now.
It's all right, Daniel. Go see her. I mean, she's right there. Don't be afraid.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
That's in the eye of the beholder. But since you are his mother, let me ask you. How could you let your child wander alone
Do you see
in the
her
wilderness?
body freaking out like
Where
texture
were you
models?
when Daniel was lost? Where?
Listen, Daniel. I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from him.
But that's
You
not your
were
child.
blessed with a divine gift. And you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
You might have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your rights.
That's
Isn't your God all
not
about
how that
forgiveness?
works.
You have no idea what the Bible says. How can you pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please, think by yourself. You're smarter than this.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to
Oh,
know what it is.
shit.
It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together. That's what I've been trying to tell your brother, and I'm so glad he listened. You gotta trust us.
Wouldn't really been saying I
She's using
listened,
you
but
for her selfish desires.
Daniel, this time the choice is yours. Are you going to believe her or me?
I want her to blow Lisbeth and Karen into, like, Mortal Kombat confetti.
You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family,
Didn't sound like much of a choice there.
and we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
Holy shit. Okay, what now?
Don't you understand? This is over, Sean.
You have to talk to him. You can convince him, Sean.
I won't leave you, Daniel. Not here.
Don't be so stubborn, Sean. Your brother chose his path.
Your
He's
friend,
also, like, 9.
Shirley, she's very sick. And Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What? She wouldn't do
This is
that.
pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
I trust medical records.
I know. She went to see doctors for herself when she was in pain. She never waited for a miracle when she was in danger.
What? Is that true? Reverend Mother?
Have faith in me, Daniel.
Not a
I
denial.
know what I'm doing. God is speaking to me.
To let a little girl die of
And to
pneumonia,
you.
but heaven forbid she doesn't get her yeast infection.
She was kicked out of her previous church. Yeah. They knew she was crazy. So she left and founded Haven Point.
Why would they do that? Did she do something wrong?
Liar! I left on my own because they were all blind. Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
I found a letter from Karen, our mother, inside her house. She hid it from you, so you never know. She's looking for you.
What? You told me she didn't want to see me.
That's like
what you
fucking
done.
holy
Hey,
fire over there.
Nano.
Whoa, dude.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said, stop!
Feel good beating up on a teenager, dude? I still think I'm only like 17, right?
I came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever if I need.
Nice.
He must learn.
Button mashing as fire is literally behind us that nobody is
No.
dealing with.
I wasn't a great brother. I was an asshole. I should have never agreed to do that heist. It was stupid.
Sean, don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did.
Nice.
Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
If I could go back in time, I would. We'd be in our living room in Seattle. Dad would get us pizza.
We'd probably be
and
arguing.
snacks, then pick the movie because we would always fight about it. And he always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet. What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Anno.
Stop
So
it!
we
Wait,
have to
what
keep
the
going
fuck?
forward.
What are you
You're gonna
doing?
kill him!
Please! He's my brother!
You can burn down our church, but not our faith.
Daniel knows you're telling the truth. Don't give up.
Ooh, Karen's fucking cold. She's like, get in there, dude. One gun butt to the face isn't enough to stop this.
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers.
I know.
Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing. You know it.
Please! Stop! Leave him alone!
Daniel, listen to him.
We're not gonna be able to take too many more of those hits before we pass out or die.
I won't stop.
This
No
entire
matter
church
what
is
you
burning
does.
down. What the fuck are we doing in here?
I'll come right back. Again and again. I love you, Daniel.
I do too. Shut him up! Now!
Don't move. Just stop.
If you want to kill me, then do it. I'm not afraid.
Do it!
Wow.
Don't!
Go ahead. Shoot me in the face. And live with it.
Now! Stop!
Where did that gun land by?
Daniel! Sean! I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for that haircut too, man.
Sorry.
It's pretty fucking egregious.
I was so confused. Thought she was someone else.
We should really pick up that gun so
Sorry.
she doesn't. And I'm talking about either of the women in this room.
Sean, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, no shit.
Now.
Where the hell did Lisbeth go?
Oh no. No. You started this fire. You will all burn in this hell.
Bitch, I have a telekinetic
Move.
brother.
Let us go.
Just
Move it.
push her out of the
You
way,
won't
Daniel.
leave this place. Not with me alive.
Eh. Fuck it. I'll shoot her
I
face.
said move, or I will hurt you.
Sean,
Foolish child. You can't threaten me with death. I embrace it. I know what awaits me.
Hmm. Ah, fuck. You could see that this is the choice it wants me to do. And then it's like, oh, I can shoot her right in the face. Fuck it.
Open the door and then.
Daniel, after all I did for you, you can still repent.
I don't believe you anymore! Ugh.
Okay, she's fine. Because I was about to say we should drag her ass out of the fire. I don't want her to die in here. And I was also thinking to myself, well, we kill her, then nobody knows about Daniel's powers. Excuse me, but we saw in that letter that it's not exactly hidden here in this little church. So killing her wouldn't have accomplished exactly what I'm looking for here. I'm not gonna lie, this seems kind of episode endy. I was hoping one of them would shoot one of us.
Speaker of your silence.
Oh wait, how the hell did we get the sister out of here?
But someday you'll understand the meaning of my life. But someday you'll understand the meaning of this world.
And Sean's like, I deserve this nap right now. I still don't see any fire trucks or anything down there.
Meaning of my life. But someday you'll understand.
That was weird. It's a strange effect. You guys can look at the, how the light's reflecting off inside the car off the windows and everything, and it might actually be a visual glitch, but it reminded me of Max's powers from the first season. And I was just kind of like, wait, I want Max to appear and just teleport everybody back in time. Because that would be awesome if episode 5 just ends that way. With Caulfield just popping back on the field and being like, wow, okay. Man, where are we? We're not even... short episode. I mean, shorter in comparison to the other ones. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how I particularly feel about that episode. The ending was pretty decent. Not a whole lot of choice involved there. I guess maybe I could have... Like, there wasn't an option... Maybe I could have... That's one I actually do want to kind of go back and see and check out if I could fuck up with Daniel. Because that would be really interesting, like, if Daniel stayed, but I just don't see any world in which Daniel can stay. Maybe he doesn't come with me willingly, but maybe we drag his ass along type of thing. You know, maybe we end up having to kill Lisbeth and what's-his-fuck in order to get Daniel out of there. And maybe he hates us, you know, maybe that's the lead into episode 5. Because I'm a little confused on where the split there was, because this is actually a little harder. Well, I mean, to be fair, Life is Strange 1 didn't have there were a couple of big changes you could do. But, you know, by the time you got to episode 5, most of it was kind of locked. You know, there was a few people that acted differently to you. Some people were alive or not. But, you know, the big decision wasn't until the end of episode 5, which I get the feeling that it's going to be for this as well. And I would adore Max to come back and have some part in this to some effect. Because it's in-game what happened to Arcadia Bay. Like, we were at Arcadia Bay. And that might have been just a very small thing. Just kind of a send-off, if you will, for Life is Strange 1. Either way, I am... It was a strange episode. Because there was just big disparate chunks all throughout. You know, you spent the first part of the episode in the hospital, recovering from your wounds at the end of episode 3. You had your all out with Finn, which I was trying to go for kind of a calmer approach, and then I ended up just screaming at him. Very LA Noire. And then travel, which, you know, wasn't exactly the best. I missed the only collectible in that area, fuckers. I'll have to go back and find that. Quantic Dream, huh? That makes me sad. It's the company behind games like Heavy Rain and things like that. I don't see David Cage anywhere around here, so we're all okay. The company in and of itself is great. David Cage is terrible, but that's beside the point. And then... Yeah, I want to see these voice talents again real fast, actually. Okay, Gonzalo Martin. Joey, Maria. I'm like, who are some of these people? I saw Finnegan, I'm like, who the fuck is Finnegan? Forgetting that was just Finn's name. Nobody called him Finnegan. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of these names, but I think Victoria Hansen sounds a little familiar to me. But I could be wrong on that. And then we get to this church, and we spend the whole rest of the episode, trying to convince Daniel. Well, one, realizing that everybody's fucking crazy here, and then trying to convince Daniel that everybody's crazy here. It was literally like a come to Jesus moment. And it just, I don't know, it felt like a weaker episode to me. And the problem, and I'm trying hard to remember episode 4, which I think, for season 1, which I think actually was pretty strong, but as a whole, I'm thinking of episodic games, just in general. And the penultimate episode tends to be a bit of one of the weaker ones in any particular series, because it has to start wrapping things up, but it can't have the big finale bangs, We can't have Batman or Black and Blue or anything like that, where you have these fun twists, later on. Or these big major decisions like the end of season 1 or most Telltale games, where you kind of have to start making those choices, because it's like, oh, I'm going to go left or go right. And it does, of course, it's the ending, so it affects what it needs to affect at that point. Oh, man, I really needed to see the cost controller on this list. Had a huge stake in how this game is. Fuck that. That shit can all go online. There's no need for this bullshit. The Office managers. So, yeah, I think in conclusion, Libya is a study of contrast. Thank you. But this, episode 4, Faith, was just, it was one of the weaker ones. Because I think it has to start wrapping things up, and it makes it difficult to carry, I think, like, explosive momentum. So I actually just want to see what the trailer is for the next episode, or at least whatever version of the trailer. I think they've been showing trailers. I'm trying to remember the end of. I'm almost positive, 95% sure that they show some type of like promo trailer for the next episode at the end of the credits. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So I'm gonna let the credits roll out. I think we're just about done. Pierre-Luc, we have to thank him. All the playtesters. Oh, fucking production babies. That's a lot of production babies. I wonder if those are pets or if those are actual babies. A lot of American names in there, that's all I'm saying. Americans getting busy. But yeah, I'm gonna let the credits roll out, and I'll see you guys in just a sec. Holy shit. There we go. Okay. Oh, we failed. We failed one of the vision tests. Very strange. Everybody just threw the blame on fucking Finn for the heist. Let's see. You attacked the guard to get out of the hospital. I probably could have gotten out without doing anything like that. Okay. See, I didn't want to blame him. The option just wasn't very clear. A huge chunk of people didn't talk, and then most people forgave him, which I would have. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. I doubt he comes back. You broke Daniel's toy while taking it back from Chet. You didn't try to take the toy, and so I didn't break it. Slight minority for that. You refused to sing and got beat up. I got into the truck. Some people walked here? What the fuck? I gave money to the church before I realized it was fucking crazy. I tried to let Karen open up to me. Excuse me. I needed that cigarette. We accepted the help for the wound. A good chunk of people weren't caught by Nicholas. I didn't give any money to Jacob. Most people gave money to Jacob. I need that money. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I could have hid from Nicholas. That was the fucking... I was hoping to break open that other door with said fire extinguisher. I thought it would give me the option, but I had the key to get in that, which is kind of nonsense, because then I doubt he would have even came into the room. But then what? It was like a 33% split, because I could have hid under the desk, in the closet that I was in, and then in the cupboard, and maybe he wouldn't have gone into the cupboard. Maybe it was just like I had to get it right, because I don't know if it really mattered. But then everybody gets here, oh, let's see, you shot Lisbeth while Daniel wasn't hurting her. Very slight minority for that. You let Daniel unleash his powers on Lisbeth while he was hurting her. Some more people got it. You shot Lisbeth while Daniel was hurting her. But Daniel and I both spared her life, which was the vast majority of people. Nobody was really in the mood to go killing religious zealots, weirdly enough. Huh. Let's see what's up next. Hey, I hear music.
This is it. We made it, Daniel.
What do we do now?
Look at this border wall that's never
Make
actually
our
going to
way
be
across.
completed.
You ready?
Yeah, I think.
And that's teaser trailer if I ever saw one. Till the next episode releases, play the collectible mode. No, thank you. Well, I don't play the collectible mode until after the fact. So, to go back in and... Well, that's not true. I do the collectibles, but I don't go do different things. Okay, well, we're calling it quits. I will see you guys in episode 5 when that comes out in December. Have a good night.